picture of your DJ.
Oh, it's okay. You're the probably.
He can take it, right?
No, you just the first in a long time he's been to women.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
Everything is good, man. I can't complain. We flew in today. I've been on a whirlwind.
Yeah. What have you been? Where'd you come from?
We came from LA last night, and
okay.
I was out with my promotional crew. We went to pretty like a couple of radio stations and ended up going to some party in Venice Beach with a whole bunch of hipsters.
Nice.
And the night before we were in Houston, and we got that storm coming, so we just we were kind of stuck there. So we went to the strip joint, really.
You went to the strip joint?
I mean, I did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We were reined in. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. Wait, where's your wife? Did she care?
Huh? Is the camera on?
I know, it wasn't you.
You know what? I'll tell you the funniest thing. You know what it was?
Yeah.
We were looking for a very good eating establishment. Because by the time we got there, it was really late. And we wanted food. And the hotel that we were, the room service had closed. So I'm like, dude, where do we get food? And this is Houston. It's like, dude, everywhere's closed. And I'm like, room service is closed. We have no. And the guy at the valet says, the only place you're gonna get food right now is a strip joint. I'm dead serious. This is and no bullshit, no lie. This is it. And we're like, where's the strip joint? And we went there. And we went there to have food, and the food was fucking good.
Oh, I'd be scared.
Yeah, it was my line. It was. We had and you know what? They didn't give you any. They didn't give you like plastic forks or.
No. Oh no, it was like
real utensils and shit. And you sit down and the chairs are nice and plush, and they brought like table mats and shit. I mean, it was good.
The girls are probably like, "This is so fancy. I don't even know what to do with myself right now."
It's great.
That's awesome. What did you get?
And one of the girls danced to one song of mine.
Oh,
nice.
And absolutely, and didn't know I was there.
Oh, that's all. Did she do a good job? She better do it justice if you're sitting right there. Right?
Yeah, she wasn't that much of a dancer. But
that sucks. She's a stripper and she's not that much of a dancer?
I mean, there wasn't a lot of tips flying up there.
Oh, that sucks.
It's okay.
Oh, I feel bad for her now. What was her name? Candy? I'm just kidding. What are some of your favorite artists, though? I'm actually wondering that. Like, who do you listen to?
I'm an old school guy.
Okay, I figured.
Anybody like Bill Withers?
Sure.
I'm a big Bill Withers fan. You know what I mean? Grandma Hands is one of my favorite records of all time.
Huh.
I'm big on singer-songwriter. I like Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, okay.
And I like real people who just, because when you write a song and it's from you and it's more, there's more passion in it, than somebody who's coming to shop a record to you. So,
and that's what music is kind of nowadays too, a little bit more like that. So when you said you were getting back to your roots,
like the Ed Sheeran song, that you just a singer-songwriter. You just it's a lot more soulful, a lot more passion to it.
Yeah, you're a DJ too, right? On the side.
I used to DJ.
Do you miss it? That's like a huge passionate thing too.
I miss it now that they're paying so much shit.
I know. Did you see Calvin Harris? He's making millions of dollars.
I was like, damn, I took the wrong fucking profession.
I mean, well, you
like
did.
The DJs are like the new rock stars, right?
Totally.
Like, they get laid everywhere.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. He over there. I'm so sorry. He's like, I don't even know you.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, most ladies don't either.
He's like, whatever, you're talking crap from behind the curtain over there. Aw.
Yeah.
Our mix show DJ, actually, he wanted me to tell you he's really big into, like, the junglist thing. Like, he was, like, a junglist sensation here.
Okay, yeah.
And he was like...
He's a reggae head.
Yeah.
Dance hall. Yeah, nice.
So, I guess what kind of advice do you have for up-and-comers, like dance hall music, people that are, like, reggae, island music producers?
Reggae music is one of the easiest music to break as far as to get noticed in the reggae community.
Oh.
Now, to go pop is a whole different situation because then there is just no lane for you, really. I mean, it's not like you hear a really great top 40 reggae station.
That's true.
We play all the hits, reggae.
They tried in Hawaii, I think.
Well, Hawaii is the culture of Hawaii is that, but for the rest of the world, what am I going to do, tour Hawaii all the time? But the rest of the world, the culture, you know, you'd be lucky you get a 2-hour reggae show on Sunday. So I've always, as a reggae artist, looked at myself as the underdog, and I always realized to myself, I realized from early out that I have to make records 10 times better than the average genre, and work 10 times harder than the average genre with 10 times less budget than the average genre.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I sent millions of records on Britney Spears' catering budget. You know, that's kind of how I kind of do it, you know what I mean? And so far it's been working, which is why I'm out here grinding and, you know, driving in a van with Bob Wild, you know, from state to state, you know, hitting every radio station and say, please play my fucking record, I need weed.
That's so true. I never thought of you like the underdog, but that's so true.
It is true, because there's no, like, you know, I go, you might have a pop act and you know, you want him for your summer jam, and the record company says, well, if you don't play this guy, I won't give you that guy. And you're not going to have that with a reggae guy. It's like, well, think you can squeeze Shaggy on? Reggae, well, you know, it's not really summer. It's like, oh, okay, fuck it, I tried.
Oh, he's not bitter at all.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's awesome. So your new song, did you write that by yourself, or did you have like people collaborating with you on it?
The funniest thing about that record was kind of ready-made and sent to me by a friend of mine by the name of Costi.
Okay.
And I wrote my parts to it. You know?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I sent it back because we had another record in Europe that did well. You know what I mean? So while I was missing and you didn't see me, I was actually over there in Europe doing a lot of records because the euro is much more stronger than the US dollars at that time.
Okay.
And so I kind of stayed over that side.
I'm gonna go to radio in Europe.
Of course, you know I do it for the love of the music.
We all do it for the love of what we do. I'm standing next to you right now for the love of it.
Absolutely. So, you know, I was making, you know, I was over there, we did a record together that did very well with Bob Sinclair, and he sent this one to me and it sounded really good, so I just kind of spit some lines to it, sent it back. He says, you know, I want a video. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, I mean, I'm on tour in Europe, but if you want to meet me somewhere, and we met in Spain, we did the video, and I think my good friend D. Sonoram from Sony Red was trying to get me a deal, was trying to do a deal with me at that time, and in the middle of us negotiating the deal, that record, they put the video out and it came out first week, 1 million views, and then by the time we finished the deal, we were like 8 million views. I'm like, dude, that's our first single, let's go.
Wow.
So it was pretty much the indication. And then it Shazammed well, and we just like, here, it was like, oh, great, you know, Shaggy, oh, he's back.
Yay! Oh, that's really cool. So do you still think of yourself as like the underdog? That mentality, I love that mentality. Yeah. Like no matter how much success you have.
Really, I am. I mean, you know, we got Bob Wild out here with us and from Sony, but they're not paying him very well, so the budget is really low.
For the love of it,
yeah,
right?
Lost pretzels.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you were to take like, you know, real time off, like literal time off from being Shaggy, what would you be doing? Like what else?
Jesus, because I thought you were saying take time off. I just got back. Fuck, I was gone for like 11 years.
You're like, relax.
Yeah, I just got back here. Why don't you take time off again?
No, like if you weren't you, then what would you be doing? What would your other interests be?
I don't know. I mean, I got 3 daughters.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and then, you know, I got twin daughters, 5 years old and my 9-year-old, and I have fun. I live in Kingston, Jamaica, and it's everywhere is 5 minutes away, and I could drive an hour, and I'm you know, renting a cabin in the mountains. It's just a different life.
That's
so
awesome.
there's a lot to do. To come back out here was really hard.
Yeah.
I gotta leave all that shit. You know what I mean? Come out here and stay in hotels.
Sorry about it.
You know what I mean? So you know, you know, I don't know. And if I wasn't doing music, I don't know what I'd be. I know what I would probably. You know, I think the greatest thing to be, if I wasn't doing music, would be like, I'd like to be like Hugh Hefner.
Oh, all right. How did I not see that one coming?
It's like every man's dream, anyway.
No. Are your daughters into music too?
My daughter, my 9-year-old daughter, is classically trained. She's great at piano, and I have 2 elder sons also from a previous marriage. That my 19-year-old is a rapper, and he's on tour. as we speak.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, so he does this underground rap thing, and
oh, he's an underground rapper.
Oh yeah, he's he packs his shows and he's like,
that's so cool.
Come on, let's do radio. Oh, no, you can keep that one.
Oh my god.
So he's like, but my 9-year-old doesn't want anybody else to go in music.
She doesn't want anyone else to?
I mean, she does play piano, she loves music, but she doesn't want anybody else. I mean, she says we're never home, so.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
And that's because my twins now, they sing that Frozen song.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Frozen song. Have you seen Frozen? Should have had you do that one.
Let it go, let it go. And they do. Yeah, it's funny.
I like refuse to watch that movie. You can so tell that I don't have kids because people are like, "Have you seen it?" I'm like, "No, I refuse." It's like if you have children. No, I don't have kids. Do I look like I popped out of you?
I'm just saying. You just haven't been around enough Jamaicans.
Oh, that's right. I know. I'm scared now. You said like 10. How does your body even handle it?
No, you're pregnant now. You just don't know.
Just from standing here. On that note, thank you for coming in, Shaggy. Do you guys have any questions for him?
You gotta watch out. I have twins.
I know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My mom went to go see a psychic or like a person who reads your palm or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, "Do you have a daughter? And like, does she have like blonde hair? Is she older?" Because I'm the oldest. My brother's a Marine. He's deployed right now.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah, really?
Yeah.
Ex-Marine.
Yes, I know. I saw that. I was gonna say thank you.
Semper Fi.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she would love it. Yeah.
Hoorah!
Yeah. He's overseas right now, so I did see that, and I was like, oh my god, it almost like made me tear up. I miss him a lot. But where was I going with that? Oh, the lady said that I was gonna have twins, like her oldest daughter, and I was like, no. So now you're like scaring me.
You already have twins.
Don't scare him.
No, but I think is I kind of don't wish them on anybody, but I kind of wish them on everybody, because having twins, it's hard for any mom. It's ridiculously hard, because no matter how much help you have, the kids only want you, and there's just no sleep for months. It's rough. But when they're like 5 years old, they don't, they entertain themselves. So you like have a break. It's like they're fine. It's really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any questions for him?
Any questions? Well, this is a short, but is it?
It's all right. We're gonna put you on the radio.
Well, you know what? That's because you were so informative. I mean, you such a great interview. You actually asked every question that they ever wanted.
I know, you guys. I'm impressive, right?
Absolutely. Give her a round of applause.
Let's give him one now. Thank you so much for coming in.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.